Hey, so they want us to do one with Austin.
Nose goes.
Seriously, we're doing that now? All right, I'm not doing one with Austin. Just had to do one with Brendan and Justin. I'm not dealing with any more abuse.
I don't want to do it. Austin I think he wants to literally kill me.
He broke my glasses last time I talked to him.
I was first on the nose goes.
That's not what we're doing.
Nope. Not you. Nice glasses.
Yeah, thanks. They're new.
Not you. You. 10 minutes. Be ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining me at this time, Hollis Giroux. Now, Hollis, I gotta ask, the last time you were in the ring with Jake Dirden, you ran from him. And now tonight you have a singles match going up against him. What are your thoughts coming into this?
How do you like that?
I don't.
You don't like that. You think I like having to run away from dirty Jake Dirden? I don't run from people. The only reason why I even so much as ran from him was because I was doing my job and I was making sure that the Pinnacle walked away with the victory. Now, when I get in that ring with him tonight, I've been wanting to face Jake for 2 years now. Now I got him in a one-on-one match. There's not going to be any running going on. Anything else?
No, I think we've covered it. Thank you for your time.
Cape Championship Wrestling fans, welcome to another exciting edition of Chaos here on Fox 23 KBSI. My name is Seanan Young. I'm going to be hosting with you tonight along with Asa Gray, Ali Hebert, and the Big D, Dalton Anthony. And Asa, great interview there with Puff the Magic Hollis.
Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting, honestly.
What can you expect with guys from the Pinnacle, am I right?
They're pretty awful.
For the most part, yeah.
We see Jeff Odell leading Hollis out to the ring here. Now, this is the big matchup we're going to start off with tonight. Hollis Giroux taking on Dirty Jake Dirden. Dalton, I believe this is Dirty Jake Durden's first singles match since returning to CCW.
Yeah, his last singles match was actually for the CCW Championship all the way back in 2016 against Brandon Barbed Wire. So it's been a minute since we've seen him in one-on-one competition.
And Hollis has a huge stakes in this match, Ali, as he is definitely rebuilding his reputation after losing the tag titles with Damone. He's been on a streak in singles competition, and he's got a big challenge tonight against Dirty Jake Dirden.
He does.
It's the beard. Go ahead.
It is the beard.
The beard threw you off.
It did.
Hollis can't grow that kind of facial hair.
He cannot. None of us can, except maybe our friend Tanner, but that's debatable.
And he keeps cinching it off with those cigars. I think that's the issue.
And like Dalton mentioned, not only was his last singles match for the CCW Championship, but it was against Brandon Barbed Wire, who at the time, member of the Pinnacle.
Yes, absolutely.
So you got to think that
it gets to a certain point that you're just like, who would even want to be around him?
I mean, you got to think Jake has had a lot of time to stew on this, a lot of time to think on this, and the Pinnacle have been doing what they're doing since he's left. He's got plenty of tape to study. This, and almost could put him at an advantage. You could argue that on top of the size and strength advantage he's giving up, Hollis could be considered the underdog here.
And Jake, he came back a different monster. Of course, he spent some time of some other promotions, did very well for himself coming back to CCW now. He is different than the Jake Dirden I remember from before we even started doing this, CCW thing with Podzilla 1985. He is more articulate. He's smarter. He's not just the raving lunatic that he once was. I've talked to him backstage.
But he's still just as strong as he is.
Maybe even stronger, as Hollis Giroux finding that out right now. And look at that. The focus on Jake Durden's face.
Jeff pointing out Hollis is in the corner. It's a clean break.
I think the old Jake Dirden would have just torn him apart right there, cannibalized him. But the new one respects the rules, and I kind of like that. But he's going against the Pinnacle, so I'd be okay if he didn't.
I mean, he's more driven. He seems more focused than ever before, which could make him even more dangerous. But we see here, as much as we may dislike the man, Hollis, the wrestler, getting him in the corner, almost outmaneuvering Jake Dirden.
Oh yeah, Hollis Giroux, incredible wrestler. Dalton Anthony, he was the second ever CCW champion here. He's got a great pedigree.
He does, but it's also, you got to put a big asterisk next to that because he had to join the Pinnacle to do so. If Jeff hadn't thrown him the CCW belt, I doubt he would have gotten away with that.
Oh, sorry to cut you off there, but Jake just double choke throw. That's a term. Hollis into the corner and lays in with the punches. And Hollis not looking so good right now. He's on Dream Street, I think, and this may be a quick night for Dirty Jake Dirden. Into the opposite corner there. And it's the opposite corner there. And it's the opposite corner there. Jesus.
Oh, he's got him up.
Sidewalk slam. Oh, my God. We will be right back, guys. We have to take a commercial break. Gaming Grounds is your one-stop shop for all your gaming needs. Whether it's retro or current gen, you can find it at Gaming Grounds and even try before you buy in our arcade area. We also offer trades, pre-orders, special orders, repairs, parties, and more. Find us at gaminggrounds.com. Back from that break, and we see Jake Dirden still in control. Hollis on the outside, and I think he's going to the club. That's a fiver. 6.
Jeff Odell's pointing out, where's CeeLo with the count? Hollis is tied up in the ropes here.
He's too busy counting Dirden hitting Hollis.
Oh! Hollis, quick maneuver there, just guillotined him on that top rope.
And that's what Hollis is really going to have to focus on. Hollis is deceptively quick for...
Great DDT right there.
Plants Dirden right on the top of his head. Hollis is quick, and he's going to need to use that to his advantage against Dirden here.
Yeah, got to go for those quick strikes, those quick attacks. Right now, it looks like he's choking the life out of Jake Dirden.
I think he was maybe hoping to hide the hand under the beard. CeeLo wouldn't be able to see what he was doing.
He's not entirely wrong. Goes for the pin there. 1-2 a little early, though. Jake kicks out with some authority. Although Hollis knee to the face, and Hollis is so good. It's a shame that he sold his soul to the devil, that is Jeff Odell, or Jeff O'Devil, as I've just coined him.
I mean, but you got to admit...
Feel free to chant it, fans.
You got to admit, though, as soon as he signed on with Jeff Odell, he did become the CCW champion.
That's true. That's a great first step there, as we see Hollis with the leg across the back, and again, going after Jake, though, choking him on that middle rope. Hollis, not a stupid man, knows what he's up against here.
Running knee strike. So we saw CeeLo there with the count, making sure Hollis breaks that blatant choke. Jeff Odell giving some words of encouragement or advice. But he's going to need to continue this assault on Jake Dirden. You cannot give him a moment to rest and even a potential to regain some momentum.
And we see Hollis going up to the middle rope here. Looks like he's thinking of keeping the big man on the ground. Smart move by Hollis. No, he's going up to the very top. Hollis Giroux, definitely a daredevil as we see him go up top, encouraging the crowd, although I think it's a little facetious. Off the top, and he eats the big boot from Dirty Jake Dirden, and into the ropes he goes once again.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Just a huge headbutt in the size of that man's head.
Oh my God, the slug on that. Puts Hollis down once, gets up, goes for it again. Hollis, stay down, sir. Into the ropes, Irish whip. Oh, he holds on, though. Suckers Jake in. Boot to the face. Now Hollis back in control for a second, but Jake blocks the attack. Suplex. Back suplex put Hollis on the ground, and that might be it for our former CCW champion.
Look how Hollis is contorted, but still able to get a kick out at
Barely.
It was close. Jake almost seems a little stunned there.
I'm a little stunned. Didn't have a lot of authority on that kick out. And I think Hollis in a bad position right now, bad as we've ever seen him there, as Jake calling to the crowd. I think he's going to go for that choke slam. Yeah, he's got Hollis. He's calling for it. This might be it for Hollis Giroux if he can nail it. Hollis up and down. Almost broke his back on that one. What is going on? Jeff Odell. Oh, hey, did you know it's another week of chaos? Oh, I think he tried to throw something in the ring.
Oh, no.
Jake found it. It's the chain.
We've seen this before.
Allie, where'd he get that chain?
Oh, now he's... Jake Dirden was going to use it against Hollis, but...
And I can't blame him, but CeeLo caught it. Wait, what is in Hollis' hand? Hollis, he's loading up a big... And there's something in his hand. I think he had Nux.
Dirden catches him, though, up for another.
Oh, but he got it right across the face. Hollis Giroux nailed it with it, hides it. Not like this, not another Pinnacle, and
Hollis's winning streak continues here.
Hollis Giroux with the victory after an assist. You have to assume from Jeff Odell. Once again, the Pinnacle victorious tonight. Jake Dirden in his first match back, his first singles match, loses to Hollis Giroux, which in itself is not so bad. Hollis Giroux is an incredible wrestler, but when you lose like this, when people keep losing like this to the Pinnacle, you have to wonder at what point will something be done about Jeff Odell and his stable of clowns.
You've heard the stories, you've seen the posts on social media. What are we talking about? Kenny's Flippin' Burgers. Now open in Cape Girardeau, Kenny's offers mouth-watering half-pound hand-patty burgers and 29 unique recipes, as well as our over-the-top shakes and much more. Stop in and taste the best burgers in town at our Cape Girardeau location at the West Park Mall, as well as our original Chaffee location.
We make what other burger joints won't. Come in and see us, and remember, enjoy your Flippin' Burger.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight my guest is Austin Lane. Austin, tonight...
My interview, not yours. Tonight, I am stepping foot in the ring. Before I keep the microphone up, look forward.
There you go.
I was the best announcer here anyways. Tonight, at CCW Wrestling, I'm stepping in the ring with a man who has legitimatized a title that I grew up watching, the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. I have spent 20 years staying in my car, eating tuna fish out of a can, saving my money, busting my butt down the roads, blood, sweat, and tears for this moment, because that's all it takes is one moment. Everyone thinks that I'm going to go out there and that Nick Aldis is just going to walk out and walk into All In NWA champion. See, the thing is, I've got nothing to lose. Last month, I lost the CCW Heavyweight Championship, and the fans rejoiced. The same fans that were trying to cheer me on when I was facing the Pinnacle, they left me high and dry. See, I don't need you anymore. That's the problem. That's what you can't get through your head. I can do it by myself. I am CCW Wrestling. I've carried this company on my shoulders for 2 years. And tonight, one moment is all it's going to take. One PW driver, one submission hold, just 3 seconds. We're 3 seconds away from Austin Lane becoming NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And I'm going to take that championship, and I'm going to travel the world, and I'm going to leave these people behind because you don't appreciate me. 3 seconds. Tonight, I have to go all in to be all in. Now, cut the interview.
So Vape has been proudly serving the Southeast Missouri vape community since 2013. Enjoy a relaxed shopping atmosphere and explore our wide range of products, including starter kits starting at $18, mods, tanks, kits, Juul, nicotine salts, pods, and more. With new flavors every week and weekly discount promos, there's never been a better time to pay one of our 4 stores in Cape, Jackson, and Sikeston a visit. We also offer age-verified delivery to our customers in the Cape Girardeau area. So vape and get rid of the ash today. All right, guys, coming up in our main event, huge main event, as the NWA champion Nick Aldis defends his title against...
Eat, sleep, train, repeat. Eat, sleep, train, repeat. Eat, sleep, train, repeat. Eat, sleep, train, repeat.
What the hell was that?
You put the shows together.
I'm trying to hype the matchup here, the huge match. Austin Lane, the best of the best, going up against Nick Aldis. The first time in, 20 years that the NWA Championship has been defended.
In the state of Missouri.
27.
That interrupted me. What the hell is even that?
27 years.
I don't know, but here we are at the main event. We see the challenger, Austin Lane, the best of the best, taking his time to make his way to the ring as he knows what is arguably the biggest match of his 20-plus year career.
And God bless him that he gets this match. I'm so proud of him. Incredibly proud of him. No, I mean, it's great. But Austin Lane aside, the best of the best aside, I want you guys to take a look at just a Cadillac of men, the Rolls Royce of wrestling in Nick Aldis, the national treasure, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. First time in Missouri. This has been defended in over 20 years, and it is tonight on Chaos, one-on-one, Nick Aldis and Austin Lane. We're going to take it to the ring for the pre-match celebration, the announcement. It's official.
The official introduction to the match.
It's NWA. This is big time feel, baby.
The following contest is sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance, and it is for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
They look focused.
Challenger from Newport, Arkansas, weighing in at 202 pounds. He's the 2017 PWU Wrestler of the Year and the best of the best, Austin Lane.
Look, Austin knows the words.
Well, he says it enough in the mirror to remind himself. Dalton, he doesn't look so tough to me. Oh, baby.
He is the reigning, defending NWA World Heavyweight Champion, the National Treasure, Nick Aldis.
And he has a haircut you can set your stopwatch to. That's what I like about him. That man is uniform. He's clean cut. He looks like a wrestling champion would look.
Gentlemen, this match is for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. The championship can only be won via pinfall or submission. Challenger, do you have any questions?
That is focused.
Champion, do you have any questions?
Nick Aldis, he seems to be in a good, jovial. Austin is so focused right now, like you said. And that's what it's all about right there, the NWA Championship.
Nick Aldis has been defending the NWA Championship for a while now. And we said this is the biggest match in Austin Lane's career, so of course he's going to take this very seriously. Whereas Nick Aldis, he is so confident. He knows what that 10 pounds of gold means to him.
The day Nick Aldis came to CCW was the most important day of Austin Lane's life. For Nick Aldis, it was a Saturday. That's from Street Fighter. I'm just clarifying. We see Austin Lane getting in the ring there. Do you think it's smart getting out of the ring there? Is he playing mind games with Nick Aldis, or do you think he's intimidated?
I genuinely think he's a little bit intimidated. You see Nick Aldis almost chasing him around the ring here, but at the same time, Austin Lane is he knows the tricks. He knows what to do. If he can start and stop this momentum before Nick Aldis can get anything going, he's going to attempt that. But here we see Nick Aldis with the arm wringer, just
one of the biggest main events in CCW history here tonight on Chaos. Nick Aldis, Austin Lane, NWA Championship on the line. Austin Lane has a chance to take one of the most prestigious titles in the history of professional wrestling, and you are seeing it here on Fox 23 KBSI. I want to thank you guys once again for joining us as we see Austin Lane with that armbar, or that wrist lock there on Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis flips out of it though, reverses it on Austin.
And there's that chain wrestling as very popular in Britain. That's what Nick Aldis grew up on. I don't know if as good as Austin Lane is, I don't know if it's a good idea to try to out-chain wrestle Nick Aldis.
But Dalton, Austin Lane, no slouch when it comes to chain wrestling.
No, and you have a world-class chain wrestler against a world-class chain wrestler. The unfortunate thing is Aldis is going to have an advantage just because when you grow up watching people like Robbie Brookside, Johnny Saint, you're just going to know a little bit more.
And Nick Aldis, obviously, a little bit taller, a little bit stronger than Austin. Austin may have a slight speed advantage. This is a very evenly contested match, though, as you see Aldis with the advantage right now is that front face lock there on the ground. Austin gets to the ropes, very smart acing.
After he lifts up Austin Lane like he wasn't even there.
And Nick Aldis still smiling. Austin Lane.
Nick Aldis loves competition, and he knows he's in the ring with a 20-plus year veteran.
He's a great champion. He's defended that title all over the place. We're so lucky to have him here in CCW tonight. And what a big opportunity for Austin Lane. We talk about the falling out that we've had with Austin, but how big is this for Austin Lane? And would you have a sense of pride if Austin Lane brings that title home to CCW?
Simply because it would be at CCW, yeah. But as Nick Aldis just runs through Austin Lane.
Just steamrolled him over there. And look, Austin looks a little shook.
I don't think he was expecting that.
And a USA chant. Austin
Which almost-
Alley,
yeah.
what is happening?
I don't know.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Also very confused by that, as we were too, but back to the action as Nick Aldis shoves him down with authority.
Austin Lane has...
Oh, and look at that.
That's going to get under Austin's skin. Austin Lane is very used to... Austin is so used to being able to outmaneuver, out-wrestle, out just kind of... He can work his way around an opponent, usually with ease. But now that he's in here with Nick Aldis...
And I think the crowd's getting a little bit to Austin too. Like normally Austin loves to engage the crowd. He loves to mock them. He loves to taunt them. But Austin not having a good time right now. There's sucker punches Nick Aldis when he was going for that test of strength. Bragging about it, but Austin off the ropes. Another shot to the jaw on Nick Aldis. Goes for 3 off the ropes. But catch one of his own. Aldis with another one. That's 2 for Austin into the corner. Aldis is going to go up top and lay in some shots here, going for the 10 count, I believe. Count along at home. And look at that, gets off. 10 and done, like a champion. Irish whip it to the other corner. Follows it up, but Austin gets a kick to the face. Stuns Nick Aldis for just a second. Enough time for Austin to go off the top, but Aldis catches him. A bad position to be in if you're Austin Lane.
Again, like he isn't even there as he transitions into
stalling
vertical suplex.
Incredible strength by the NWA champion, Nick Aldis.
Allowing all of the blood to rush to Austin Lane's head, and Austin's so smart to roll out of the ring here.
This is an incredible uphill fight for Austin Lane, and you don't usually say that about an opponent with Austin Lane. Austin Lane is always the alpha. You say what you will about him, but he is the alpha.
Usually, yeah, I mean, absolutely. Whenever someone is standing across the ring from Austin Lane, it's safe to say that person is going to be the underdog.
Right.
But this is really one of the few times, especially here in CCW, that we've seen Austin Lane just be almost outclassed, and he's just not used to it. So I don't know what he's going to do, but if anyone can figure out a way to make it work, it's going to be Austin.
Nick outsmarts Austin there as he goes to get back in the ring. Avoids the elbow drop.
I mean, it's worth keeping in mind, too. Nick Aldis has been doing this for a long time.
Oh, my God, over the top. We'll be right back. With roots in the trucking industries dating back to the early 30s and being in business since 1985, we are confident in handling all of your transportation needs. We can do it all. Having over 150 truck and 300 trailers at our hands, we have drivers and customers all over the country and continue to build on that daily. We are also certified by the Women's Business Enterprise National Council. All that being said, we would love to speak with you about joining our team. PTI, ran by family, work together like family. All right, back to this incredible NWA Championship match as Austin Lane has taken the advantage on Nick Aldis. We have a headlock there, and Asa, it's been all action through this match.
It has, and Austin Lane has found his way to earn the advantage here, to get some momentum on his side, but now it looks like Nick Aldis quickly able to
he evened it up.
Even it out there.
Worse for wear, though, as you see Nick Aldis not quite as spry as he was just a few moments ago. I think Austin Lane, the best of the best, our former CCW champion, is really showing what a class athlete he is right now, going one-on-one with Nick Aldis, taking Nick Aldis to his limit. But Aldis just runs him over with a clothesline, follows it up with another one. Now into the ropes, Irish whip, ducks down and gets caught with another boot. Austin Lane.
Right to the shoulder that he'd been working over during that break.
He just flipped him inside out with that clothesline. Once again, the NWA champion, Nick Aldis, looking good. Charging into the corner there, but catches a back elbow from the best of the best, Austin Lane. Michinoku driver. He's going to go for the pin there. 1, 2. Almost got him.
And as much as the personal history between us and Austin Lane goes, you have to give him credit. He is incredibly tough. He is incredibly resilient. It is going to take, I hate to say much more.
What will it take to put him down?
It's hard to say. It's going to take much more than that from the NWA World Champion to keep Austin Lane down, but it is. As we see Nick Aldis go up top here, Austin Lane quick to his feet.
Yeah, I said Austin Lane may have a slight speed advantage in this, but you're absolutely right. Austin Lane is so good, and it's hard to remember that sometimes when you think about what the person he has become.
This is going for a superplex here, but Nick Aldis able to hold on.
I think Austin's about to have a crash landing of his own face first into the match. NWA champion Nick Aldis to the very top. Austin turns around. What's he going to catch? Here, elbow drop drives him into the mat. He almost buried him on that one. 1, 2, not quite enough to get Austin Lane.
You get a standing elbow drop, and Austin Lane's still able to kick out. This match means so much to him. That NWA championship means so much to him.
Nick Aldis calling for it. He said, that's it. Like what's he going to go for here? He's going for a Texas Cloverleaf possibly.
But Austin Lane, so smart, and with great ring awareness, able to work his way to the ropes.
Now puts him in a fireman's carry position. What are we going to have here? It's not. Austin Lane is tearing at the face and the eyes of Nick Aldis.
And there's that desperation. Oh, and a chop block right to the back of the knee. This is that desperation we were talking about, how much this match and this championship means to Austin Lane. And he's going to take.
Drives the knee right on the bottom of the chin there. Asa, sorry to cut you off. That might be it. Oh, we almost had a new champion in Austin Lane. Kind of a lazy cover, though. And I don't know if it's lazy.
I don't think
he was just, maybe he just didn't have it in him to cover him hard.
I think that is strictly just how exhausted he is. He is not able to get the full cover. He's taken a lot of punishment here in this match, but
it's been very back and forth. You have to give credit to Austin Lane and Nick Aldis, too. And Austin rolling out to the ring now, maybe trying to collect his thoughts. What's he doing here? Austin jaw-jacking with our ring announcer. He grabs the title from our ring announcer. Was he going to hit Nick Aldis right in front of the referee?
Austin, if you get disqualified, you're not winning that championship.
I don't understand the logic here. And referee Kelly Blankenship, of course, taking it away from him. I don't understand. And he's giving it back to the announcer. Oh, there it is. That's why. Low blow from Austin Lane. That could be a new champion. 1, 2. He
wasn't able to hook the leg. That could have been it.
So close. Austin Lane was almost the NWA champion off of what we thought was a very stupid move by Austin Lane, but of course, we should not have doubted him.
Austin Lane always 2 steps ahead. He's always got a game plan.
Frustration setting in now, though.
I mean, I understand he's frustrated, but he's gonna if he wants this championship, he's gonna need to keep going. But is he?
Oh, look, he's dropping the knee pad. I think you know what he's gonna go for here. He's gonna try to take his head off with that knee, that running knee strike. We've seen it before. A jumping knee strike, but Nick Aldis catches him, puts him in that Texas Cloverleaf.
Is he able to get
it? Is it a British Cloverleaf at this point?
It's the Kingsland Cloverleaf.
The Kingsland Cloverleaf.
Yep.
And it is an effective as hell maneuver. Can Austin Lane hold on to this?
He was able to resist that turnover for just long enough, but now
look at that's it. He's tapping out. Austin Lane is tapped out. Your winner and still NWA champion, the national treasure, Nick Aldis. But what a hard-fought match, guys.
Oh, yeah. Austin Lane, through hook or by crook, was going to try to leave with that NWA championship, but just came up short here.
You have to give credit to both men. Incredible match, incredible main event. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into Chaos. We will be back next week with more incredible action as we watch Nick Aldis take his victory lap here in Cape Championship Wrestling. And a well-deserved one at that, Asa.
Oh, of course.